I want to say at the beginning of this video that this is especially for my two great nephews in Missouri, Preston and Hudson. Hello, family and friends, in-laws and outlaws, and kids of all ages. I hope you're doing well today, and I have a recipe that I want to show you that the kids will be especially interested in. It's a very simple recipe, easy, and your kids can even help you make this, and that is Jello Jigglers. And you may just think, oh, that is so simplistic, and you're right, it is. But this was a lifesaver for me back a few months ago when I had pancreatitis, and I was having to let my pancreas heal so that I could have gallbladder surgery. And I ate a lot of Jello Jigglers because that was something that I could eat that had no fat in it, and it didn't make me sick. And I found out they're very delicious, so I really like them. So what we're starting out here with is 2.5 cups of hot water. And if you have kids helping you, of course you want them to be very careful. Be sure that you supervise them because we don't want the kids to get burned. Okay, so we've got 2.5 cups of hot water, and what you need is 2 large containers of Jello, and that is a 6-ounce box. So I've got 1 6-ounce box, and then I've got 2 3-ounce boxes, and that comes out still to 2 6-ounce boxes. So we're just going to pour this in here, and we want this to dissolve in the hot water. Now this is a little bit different from just making just normal Jello, because this is a whole lot more concentrated than if you're just making the normal Jello, which gives it a whole lot more flavor. I like it much, much better. So it'll just take us a minute or two to get all of this stirred in here and get it dissolved. You want to make sure that you do get the Jello dissolved very well in here so that you don't have residue just kind of floating around in the water, and it'll be kind of grainy and just won't be as good if it's not all dissolved. This flavor is strawberry that I'm making right here, and I'm making several different flavors today. I'm going to make lime and orange, strawberry, and raspberry. I think I have a blue raspberry maybe here somewhere too that I just thought about. And we have some company coming in. So this is one of the things we're going to have in the refrigerator that people can just reach in there and get them a few little Jello Jigglers and eat them as they're passing by. Okay, let me lift this up, kind of look. Let me stir it just a little bit more. Carla, you got any comments?
Well, so the water, you warm that in the microwave. I was going to say that's an optional thing. You could warm it on the stove or in the microwave. Would you want it boiling if you put it on the stove?
Yeah, if you warm it on the stove, you want your water to be boiling. And I warmed this in the microwave, and it was, let's see, it took me 6 minutes to get it hot enough.
And that's a 700-watt microwave, I believe.
Right,
so.
700 watt. Okay, this is dissolving pretty quickly. You want to scrape the sides of your container here because some of the powdered Jello will stick to the sides.
Of course, the hotter it is, the better it's going to dissolve, right?
Yeah,
I mean, if
that's
it's
right.
just lukewarm, it's not going to dissolve very well.
Yeah, if it's lukewarm, that's not going to do well. So you need to make sure that it's, boiling hot.
And these are so good, and kind of a guilt-free little snack to have occasionally.
That's right. That is so true. And when I couldn't eat much of anything, I could eat these Jello Jigglers, and I felt like that I was actually eating something, and that I was eating, it was something kind of sweet. It was like it was a little treat. And so, like I said, it was a real lifesaver for me.
And that says it's 80 calories for half of the package, and that's for the big one. So that would be a fourth of this serving would be 80 calories. So that's, you have to eat quite a bit of it.
Okay.
But it's really nice once you get them chopped up to have them just as a nice little dessert. And I can imagine if you have kids, it would be fun to use maybe cookie cutters to cut them up with, and you know, kids could have a little cookie cutter cuts.
Right, yeah, I had thought about...
Once you cut them, you know, once you have it gelled.
Yeah, I had thought about that and forgotten it. So, yeah, if you have cookie cutters, like Carla said, once the Jello is set, you can take those little cookie cutters with your kids and cut them in shapes, you know. Or if you have some kind of little molds, you could pour the little molds full of Jello and then put that in the refrigerator and let it cool that way. Now I'm spraying just a little bit of this Pam spray in here. I'm going to just spread it out, just a light coating in the bottom and up on the sides a little way. And that is to help this Jello come out of this container easily once it has congealed. You just want it to be a very light coating because you don't want to have this film of oil, you know, that is on your Jello. But this is just enough to let it come out of this container. Okay, I think this is stirred up good enough. Let me scoot stuff around just a little bit. Get this where you can see it. We're just going to pour this in here. All right, now I'm going to take this and slide it into the refrigerator. And we will let it cool in the refrigerator. And when it has cooled down, I'll get it out and I'll show it to you and I'll slice it for you. And you may can see, let me turn this camera. There's our refrigerator. We have pulled it out from the wall because it's being a very bad refrigerator. It is leaking water on the floor, and we're trying to figure out where it's coming from. I thought maybe that it did not have a evaporator pan in there, up under there, but I looked and the evaporator pan is in place. So Carla said that our refrigerator is not potty trained. It's peeing on the floor. And so we're trying to find out where it's coming from.
So we can potty train that fella.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to make it where it depends or something like that. So we've got to try to figure out what's going on with this refrigerator. All right, our Jello Jigglers are ready. Let me go get them out of the refrigerator. All right, here they come. These are the strawberry ones. I'm going to slice them up and then put them in this little container here and put them in the refrigerator. Now, I hope that my nephews, my great-nephews, who live in Missouri, are watching this video. I believe that they will really enjoy these Jello Jigglers, and I hope their mama makes them some real soon. If y'all, Preston and Hudson, if y'all talk to your mama just right, take the trash out, clean your rooms, brush your teeth, and do your schoolwork, obey your parents, y'all can talk Bridget into some Jello Jigglers. We're going to get some of these out here in just a minute as soon as I get them sliced up really good and show you what they look like. All right, that's got them sliced. I just had a sharp knife just slicing them. All right, let's start getting them out of here. Looky here. See that? Very good. And I've got a little bowl here, a little container. We're just going to throw them all in there. Hey, wait, hold on. Who is that? Look at there. Carla's got her a jiggler. Make it jiggle for them. Let's get one that's kind of...
There it
big.
jiggles.
Okay, yeah, you got it jiggling. That's good. See, that's the reason
Messing the camera up.
That's the reason it's called a jiggler. And what's so neat about these jigglers is you can eat them with your fingers. You don't have to have like a spoon or anything like that.
And I'm a barbarian. I don't even use silverware most of the time, so perfect for me.
Yeah, and they're not messy. I mean, this is great for kids of all sizes.
Apparently.
So this is going to be our strawberry. I made some raspberry. I made lime. I've got orange. And I think that's it. I think I made 4 flavors.
Now, didn't you make a double batch of this? Or
Yeah, this is a double batch of the strawberry. Yeah.
So on the recipe on the video, are you going to put the single batch or the double batch?
I'll put the double batch. All right. There they are. Okay, my great nephews. I hope y'all like this.